Dive bombing into the world. We begin yet another episode of gaming stuff. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Envireboy. You can call me Scott. We're playing Hogwarts Legacy. Alright, this is the same recording session as before, so I'm still likely going to be using the same ridiculous voice that I've been using for too long now. I don't know. It's a fun voice to do. We're hoodwinking the entire school into thinking that we are Professor Black. But instead, with the belch of one whose disguise is about to fail, as one's belches often indicate that is about to happen.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Okay. So the student shall enter the headmaster's office, pretending to be the headmaster and largely duping everyone involved. Can I get a guide on where to go now? I mean, I'm not currently tracking anything. Update my quest. So from above, the student shall target their enemies, casting spells such as food be gone and I have to pee, making life just generally uncomfortable for those who have assaulted them before. And so we see the foreshadowing of what shall happen to a student who continues to do poorly in class and generally be just a bully and unliked by their classmates. Punishment for being unpopular is harsh and swift within the Hoglegs school of magecraft and lizardry. I feel like, okay, if we're heading into the headmaster's office, I do feel like this is going to be an instance where we need to be ready to try and search for some other collectibles and stuff, because this feels like a moment where we're going to be able to get somewhere that we haven't been able to be before. What kind of a school is it? Can you imagine if you had to climb like 8,000 steps like this just to go to the principal's office? Man, that alone would get people to behave so much better. It's like, what's my punishment, professor? You have to go to the principal's office. Oh, you're making me talk to the principal? No, just go up there and come back. It's gonna be exhausting. It'll take you like 2 days. Like, suck it up. You don't do the time if you want to do the crime, as they say. Gosh, this is just so excessive. Yeah, see, look at this. We're gonna be able to get so many chests now that we haven't been able to have
gargoyle.
before.
That's where I need to speak the password.
Whisper it.
Toujours.
Whisper it sensually. Oh, yeah. And we have gained access, and so we shall climb to the professor's office, where we may commit all sorts of hijinks, including but not limited to changing students' names on the registry so that he mispronounces them over the PA system, both embarrassing himself and said student. Oh, you better believe I'm going after all of this stuff now. We'll go in there eventually. Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is. And so the student does what is conventional for a student of such inclinations as breaking into the headmaster's office. They shall steal everything that isn't nailed to the floor, which is probably most things, because the professor made the mistake of assuming that his things were safe within the confines of his own school. But that was his mistake, and he'll learn swiftly. Dear Phineas, the children have been asking about your return. Belvina, in particular, chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in sulk when I remind her that you are ensuring the quality of her future education. Sirius and Phineas rarely send me an owl, although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all that you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father as headmaster is a tremendous honor. Well, then help me, Cygnus is now crawling and following Arcturus about like an unwelcome shadow. Arcturus is begging for an invisibility potion as well as an explanation for why we gave him such an archaic name. I mean, it is the 1800s after all, and though there will come a time when people see that as a long time ago, Arcturus is a downright Roman Empire name, and it's bizarre for us to have chosen that so casually, as though there's nothing about it. Frankly, I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the eternal sniveling that Cygnus would regale me with. And wouldn't it be the worst thing ever for me to just make a double batch, you know, as though if it were like... I mean, what do they think this is? Just like cupcakes for a birthday party where you just make more. It's not even that hard. You just have a big enough pot, and like every potion is like, you know, about the same amount as a swig of cough syrup. So it wouldn't take that much for us to brew it. In fact, just about everything is brewed in batches when you think about how the size of like a kettle. I did get one of those single egg kettles. It's like the single egg frying pan where you can fry up a single egg for your breakfast. It makes it the perfect shape to fit on an English muffin if you want to make your own McDonald's-style egg McMuffin, which everyone knows tastes way better than if you go actually to the store. And if you don't think so, it's because you've gotten yourself too adjusted to too much salt. You can't taste any of the other flavors. At any rate, perhaps we shall see you during the next school holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage without you, you selfish brute. Okay, so nothing too remarkable there. A little... Oh wait! I do need to.
Revelio.
I can hear it. Hold on a second. Oh, hi, kitty. Hey, bud. Hold on. Our old man is down here, and he's asking for me to share the warm blanket with him. So I'll do that. Oh, buddy. Hi. Hi, sweet old man. Wanting some warm spots to be? I know, silly buddy. This is our old man, our three-legged friend. He's down here. He might be begging for food. I'll give him his food in a little bit after this episode, but for now...
Revelio.
Like, I hear the twinkling. It must be in a different room. So we will go and find it. Alright. Hold on. Oh, I saw it. I swear it's right there. There we are. Not all headmasters and headmistresses enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Some prefer to enjoy a well-earned nap when possible. What does that have to do with anything on display here? Alright, well, it's fine. I hear it. Oh,
it's
shoot.
Good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What will I find in the book?
What can I expect to find in the book?
Is it one of them rare adult books, or one of those wacky ones that, like, yells obscenities when I open it?
Some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
Very well.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
There it is. This enchanted hat was created by the four founders of Hogwarts as the means by which students would be placed into one of four schoolhouses. You see, they were very indecisive as well as very argumentative with each other, so they couldn't just do like a normal thing, like kind of just like split them up by counting to four, or generally speaking, having like maybe some sort of questionnaire in which we could see kind of more to know about them. It's the hat is presumably extra wise, but also it's kind of like AI, where it's just really trained on our minds, so it holds all of the same biases and incorrect misinformations that we all hold. Anyways, skilled at legilimency, the sorting hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine their thoughts and abilities. You know, we gave this inanimate object the power that we would otherwise refrain from utilizing ourselves, because that's what we do here in these parts. Can I not go through this door?
Revelio.
Like, okay, so it seems like that door is presently still locked. Apothecary receipt. Cure for boils. 1 file. Cure for butt boils. Is that just supposed to be the pensieve or whatever? Probably. Hold on, what's over here? Receipt. Hair tonic. Mustache wax. Bundimund pomade. Comb. Pearl handle. Back scratcher. Black scratcher is the same thing as a back scratcher when it's owned by Professor Black. Gold handled. Doxycide, paid in very small part. Remainder to be billed to ministry. Dude, this guy is like really milking it.
Revelio.
Oh, I hear it. There's very clearly another one. All right, we'll continue searching for all of these things, but we might need to.
That must be the pedestal.
I don't know if this is what we're looking for, but it seems to be drawing my attention. Oh, this is probably going to be completely above board, right? I'm sure this will be fine. I'm sure there's nothing dangerous or upsetting about this whole situation.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
Where's my
I am
mask?
here.
I feel exposed and unhappy.
You may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things
Oh, golly.
are always as they
It's gonna be one of
seem.
those Deathly Hallows situations, isn't it?
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
Oh, are we gonna make our own destiny? Is that what's happening here?
The first you will need is a cloak.
Base needs a cloak. Okay, so I guess it's not in the house. And so the student shall jump into the book. Actually, you know what? Can you imagine? Like, this would be such a good way to learn.
Avoid each of them at all costs.
Okay. Wow, that seems a little harsh. Listen here, Grim Reaper. Listen here, you grimmest of reapers, you. Alright, so we're just gonna go creeping. Can we go in? Okay, we can't actually go in any of these places. Alright, well, I'm just gonna, like, move. You guys all seem pretty distracted by stuff right now, so I'm just gonna keep on going.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Yep, well, you didn't, and so now you gotta deal with the consequences.
This is my chance. Come on, Neve.
Oh,
I need to time this just right.
just right? Do we need to time it just right, or do we need to just, like, show any modicum of patience? Like, going right now. Yeah. I say, was it just right, or is it just that we can be, generally speaking, like, even a tiny bit patient and find success here?
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Okay, yeah, we'll go over there. But we gotta wait. We gotta wait! We gotta wait. See, now we're good. It's really straightforward. This almost feels like it's still trying to be a tutorial for us. Do you know how to sneak 60 hours into the game? Death, so-called. The cloaked skull often masquerades as death, when in reality all he is a bringer of death. Death is nothing but a concept, a construct of human lack of understanding of what state of existence can be present in the absence of a normal body or mind. When death approaches, people see the things like skulls because their brains can't comprehend anything else. And so they just sort of associate all of the other uncomfortable things that they can't comprehend with death. And it really doesn't amount to a whole lot other than people just, you know, having a lot of fun creating oogity-boogity scenes at Halloween.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
I mean, like, all of them are not... These guys are really
That's
bad
where I
at
need to
searching.
go, but I need to find a way past them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking past them. Oh, no, okay. I was kind of hoping that we would just be, like, you know, capable of walking at a slightly faster... Yeah, try again. How far back do we have to go? And so the student dies in the book. If you die in the book, you die for real. That's why you gotta take this seriously, kid. How far
Best
back
move
are we?
while I can.
Oh, this isn't too bad.
Neve must be here somewhere.
Walk faster. Why do you insist on going so slow?
I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Okay, great. So, like, go. There you go, thank you. Say, I'm not really in control of the speed that we move at, and it's frankly a
That's
little
where
frustrating.
I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Okay, great. You're gonna turn around? I'm looking. Okay, past one of them. Oh, look at that. Desiccated corpses. We love that. This is a children's book, by the way. Just kind of like how the Ring Around the Rosie chant is a children's game. One that the children use to play in order to learn the consequences of things like pestilence and famine. And so we approached Megadeth. The band that inspired the concept of death in and of itself.
Back. There's no getting past them that way.
Okay. I'm confused. What does it want me to do? Okay.
That doorway looks like closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a pretty linear quest that we're going on right now. And I feel like that was pretty explicitly stated for us by the concept that we're following, like, the storybook narrator here. Oops. Okay, fine. I'll stop. Look away, you loser.
Now's my chance.
Yeah, that's why I'm going. Oh, it's fine. They're not gonna see you. Just keep going. The cloak! This is like an invisibility cloak. Are we doing the Deathly Hallows thing?
It's me. I think I'm invisible.
Yeah, you were invisible before with a magic spell. I don't understand why we need a cloak to do this. Is it because it's like D&D rules and you can only like be concentrating on one thing? And so we shall pass through all of them, just as invisible as before, but this time, like, better, because it's not taking effort. It's just with some magical little blanket that we found and tied around our necks.
Finally,
like a child playing a child's game.
Are you, Neve?
And so we have cheated death. And will continue to exist, even beyond the dyingest of deaths.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Well, that seems frustrating.
Wield
And
the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
okay, I'm gonna use it for all of the silliest things imaginable. First, I'd like to use this to turn every plant into gold. Even the ones for eating, so that we cannot eat plants and we all have to be carnivores, eating delicious steaks for every meal. Then I will use it to make every building a balloon, like a hot air balloon type of thing, right? Like, it's still a bit like they still look like the building, it just flies.
Bombarder!
Wow, impressive. And so the child picks up the stick of destiny and proceeds to assault chickens. Proceeds to assault chickens to see if within this lore, the real world works the same as in the Zelda lore, right? Where they, if you hit them enough times, then they come back with a vengeance and try to murder you. And so I shall smite thee, and thee, or not, just killing the death's shadow. And so the child goes about murdering shadows, as though in some weird Peter Panian effort to act as though the shadows are sentient and worth killing at all. The child shall kill more shadows, occasionally just flat out exploding them like some sort of maniac with a bomb. Oh god. Alright. Bam! And so we see the origin stories of none other than Valdyman himself. The Valdoist of real people, as though he was that weird creepy guy from, you know, remember, I think it was Soul Calibur. It was one of those. Pretty sure it was Soul Calibur, where he slinks around like he's some sort of some sort of weird sexy guy, except that he's weird and creepy and his proportions are like hot-bellied and just generally speaking makes everyone uncomfortable. And so the child shall assault the dogs as well, recognizing that even the most canine of creatures is not innocent in the storybook world. I mean, after all, there's a pretty common thing that we just like personify animals. It's one of our favorite things to do, give them sentience beyond what they would actually be able to do. It makes us feel closer to them, the fluffy creatures that give us companionship through our childhoods when we have stuffed animals that we fall asleep with. And so our hero must continue to deal with this crap, exhausted and ready to move on from it. Like, you know, we get the picture already. We don't need to keep doing this. No point in belaboring the situation. Golly, this is really long. I'm hoping we can finish this within this episode. Suppose we're about to find out, hey? So our hero must again battle the giant Megadeth in something akin to that one cartoon on on Cartoon Network Adult Swim, right? Where it's the band that's like Death Clock, whatever the show is called. And it begs the question, as our student continues to fight trolls, doing almost no damage to it, what's the point of an all-powerful wand if it indeed doesn't really do a whole lot of more damage than our other wand did? I mean, is there any reason to covet this thing at all? It's treated as though it's the ultimate weapon, the veritable nuke of the gods within the magical world, and yet it does very little that our hero couldn't do with a regular wand, because our hero continues to frag trolls again and again. I mean, the numbers are big, but if they have enough health that they can just counteract the numbers, it's like, what's the point? I mean, one of the things that's always kind of frustrated me about the concept of like video game progression ballads, where it's like they just make the enemies scale with you, it kind of defeats the point of getting stronger. I've always found it. So I'm a much bigger fan of like enemies just get stronger deeper into the world when there's places that are unlocked that you couldn't go before. I prefer that personally, because you can go back to those original areas and, like, you know, battle the level 2 Pokemon or whatever and see just how much stronger you've gotten. And so our hero battles the Megadeth. Just kidding, it's again just the same process that we did before. Just constantly dealing with just trolls and the like. There we go, thank you. There we go, ba 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 ba. As our hero blasts away, doing nothing particularly imaginative until a smiting amount of power can be collected. And we'll just continue to just lightning blast the trolls. Just frag them a good one. There we go. Boom. That's always a good move. It's always a sick move. There we go. Look at that. Look at that significant amount of damage there. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Just like kill all the little peons here. I think we set it up so that I get more magic power from these guys. There we go. Please finish him. There we go. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, this is just kind of tedious at this point in time. Feels like they could have maybe put a detection system in here and be like, wow, this guy's like killed all of these guys without taking any damage. I think we get the hint now. We don't need to keep going through this rigmarole. Will our hero this time fight Megadeth? No, they won't, because Megadeth is a real pansy and just runs away at the slightest sign of adversity. It's a real wimp. It's the you know, the big beefy guy of the dynamic duo, where he's big and strong, but he's got the heart of a little hamster. All right, so we got through. We did that. Now what do we get? What's our last one?
This must be for me.
Yep, it's the Deathly Hallows and all that. It's Harry Potter, and we couldn't come up with anything particularly unique, so we're just going to repurpose something that existed already for the sake of having, you know, a fun moment for everyone who's read the books and watched the movies to say, hey, I remember that, and feel really excited about it. That's the new Harry Potter book.
Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead. Oh, poor Neve.
Oh, well, we can fix that. We're gonna bring him back to life. And so, with the Necro Belivo spell, our hero casts the Vanquish Death spell by chucking a stone at a corpse. As one does. It's the tradition in these parts. In many parts, the stone is meant to do the killing, but in this scenario, just for the sake of having a surprise twist.
The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
And so it is that we have returned to the references of Peter Pan. As all things do, we return to Neverland. Stop walking away from me.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light.
Okay.
Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
That makes no sense. If I can't see anything in the dark, then I should eliminate it. That's always a good thing. When was it ever beneficial for me to just sit
as
in the
you
dark?
lose my memory.
I can't do anything, even if it's not dangerous. I don't understand what you're saying. Quit speaking in riddles and just give me the answers. Giant rock lady. And so, with the tears of a stone, our hero understands very little because it's all very cryptic and confusing, but in fears of looking like a real chump, she pretends that she does know what's going on. Dunks her face, as one does, into the pool
Isadora,
of cleansing.
what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're
Don't be
containing.
racist, it's cool.
Don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw
it can...
what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Ow! Ow! That's my chest. You can't do that. It's like... Don't eat my heart.
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
No, because you took it from me, you psycho.
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Okay, first supervillain. Gonna be Voldemort's evil female counterpart. Oh, my eyes. How do we get ourselves back here? Turn to the map chamber. What time is it? I'm gonna go ahead and progress with this. It might make it a slightly long episode, but I want to see if we can put like a cap on this one. Let's finish this conversation up and see if we can finish off the quest that's happening here.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
These are both good. I'm gonna say it was fascinating.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed.
Well, I worry that you're keeping secrets even though you asked me for help, okay? I need you to be forthcoming with me, and maybe I'll understand the gravity of the situation. I mean, what am I supposed to just magically understand what's going on in your mind? You don't even have a proper mind. You're just a painting. I'm a real person here.
Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge
Nonetheless, I don't like you very much.
You witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time.
Fine, just let the world burn. And then when the flames come for your portrait and there's nothing you can do because all you are is canvas and oil paints, they'll just like go up like that. Then don't come crying to me.
Professor Bakar, Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Gross.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that
Pretty
she
sure
found
that's a
way to
form of
store
assault.
the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories.
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names. The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Connections.
Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
Well,
I
duh.
knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Flash cut to him just like lying face down in a gutter, like he's gone full Poe, man. Oh, there he goes. All right, cool. With that done, I think it's time for me to say thank you so much for joining me. I love and appreciate all of you. Look, I go on these rants about like original ideas and stuff a lot, but it's like, I don't know, man, like there's a fine line between like just like having references and just not really coming up with an original idea. And the fact that we're like the fact that we did a storybook of the Deathly Hallows really toes that line, and it might fall over to the like, okay, yeah, we're just rehashing old ideas as opposed to having a fun reference. When you have to spend like 15 minutes doing something that was already in the movies, it's kind of like, okay, you know. So like if the moral of the story is, whether it's you're writing fan fiction, writing your own world, writing a sequel to anything, just let the idea be unique. Let it exist within the same world. It can even have the same characters, but don't always have everything just be an extension of what already exists. After a while, it just kind of undercuts its own intensity, you know? So just, I don't know, man. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Just create new stuff. It doesn't matter how wacky it is. Sometimes it'll land, sometimes it won't. But if you just always try to recreate the magic, more often than not, you're gonna end up with, you know, like a not as like, more often than not, you won't end up with Empire Strikes Back or Toy Story 2. It's like there's a reason why we can find specific examples of a sequel that did really good, because it's not very common. So I don't know, sorry, rant over. Love you, bye. Yeah, geez, I don't know, man. I like original ideas. I don't want to always have just the same things again and again and again and again and again. It's old, man.